In the past few years, a lot of classic games have been returning in the form of remakes or ports or unexpected sequels, but for a lot of them, especially Square for some reason, they've been not receiving physical releases in North America. A lot of them have been digital only in most regions, but thankfully, the majority have been receiving English supported, region free releases through sites like PlayAsia. And the latest to join the collection is Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers edition. And like all the others, it is just a blank inside, but at least it has the game physically. You can have a nice physical version of the game if that is what you really want for the collection. And for me, I'm physical only for the most part, and I was very excited to see Chrono Cross come back for people who've never played it before, to have a chance to play it and to grab it on the Switch. It was one of my favorites on the PS1. I was a big 90s Squaresoft fan, and Chrono Cross is definitely, I think, one of the best from that era. It has one of the best soundtracks ever put together. It's really up there with me with Xenoblade Chronicles and Shenmue and Tales of Legendia. Just one of the all-time greatest soundtracks and beautiful designs. A very, very colorful game. I love the way it looks artistically. It is a very interesting, creative, and fairly unique feeling combat system that I know is not to everyone's liking, but I really enjoyed it, and the huge cast of characters, a very complex, sometimes convoluted storyline that I think really works, really pulls together. And I know a lot of people might disagree, but I actually like Chrono Cross a little bit more than Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger was always a great classic game, but something about Chrono Cross, really that 90s Square style on the PS1 is my favorite little period of time from a company in video games. Like that to me is just my favorite. Anything before it, started with the NES. I love everything up to that point. There's a lot of modern games I really enjoy, but there was really something special about Square in the 90s, and this is one of their best, up there with the Final Fantasies. So definitely one I think you should check out, and it is still readily available. This just arrived yesterday and was a pre-order. A lot of the pre-orders seem to have been arriving to people, at least in North America, where I am, within the last few weeks, and they're still around, still readily available and not very expensive. So definitely think you should check it out. And again, a lot of these classic games that have come out that are digital only in a lot of regions, it's region free. Check places like PlayAsia, and a lot of them have physical copies available. Some have been a little bit harder to grab and have gone up in price, but a lot of these are still very readily available and pretty cheap. So if you see a classic title coming back and you see that it's only up on the digital storefront for your Switch, check to see there might be a physical copy out there. And I'm just very, very happy that this came out, especially with the Radical Dreamers included as well. I'm very excited to revisit this classic.